gently does it there. Gently does it. Is that true? They didn't have to speed the film up for that clip? You actually that fit?
Well, I went as fast as I could, but they have something called under-cranking.
Yeah,
and they get the really funny effects to it. Everybody had a good time, but the thing was so hard to pedal. I mean, we had to do it so many times I was dying.
Oh, those little calves went up and down.
They sure did.
Now, pardon me for being personal, but what are your vitals?
Vitals? Well, I've lost some weight.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in shape to do more films and more TV. Plus, I got injured about a year ago at WrestleMania. I kind of got dropped on my head and had a couple vertebrae that were kind of crushed together and a little nerve damage. My arms went numb, but I've recovered. And yay! But accidents do happen.
Well, but I was going to say, do you actually get hurt, though? Because it's all faked, isn't it?
Well, that's the wrong word for it.
Sorry.
I mean, well, you know, that's just like saying...
it's acted.
That's almost right. You know, the words just don't really work like saying, you have a nose, or you have a finger. That doesn't cover what you're all about. What it is it's sports entertainment. Sure. And we decided a few years ago, when I got a little bit of power, to quit insulting people's intelligence. And what we did to get rid of all the people that wanted to see people get hurt, such as the beer drinkers and the cigar smokers, what we did was we said, hey, we're not here to break arms or to bust people's faces, we're here to entertain you. So all of a sudden those people got mad and left. And we said, it's sports entertainment, which means these are the greatest athletes in the world, because I know athletes all over the place, and the wrestlers are the greatest athletes in the world. They're the greatest entertainers around, and they're also great actors. And so when we told the people, hey, we're here to entertain you, here to have fun, the family showed up, and wrestling just took off, and we coined the phrase sports entertainment, and it's been tremendous ever since.
And that's why you're such a hero to kids. And I mean, this film is a family film. I mean, to call you the nanny, I wouldn't have the nerve any other time, except. But though kids can be, oh God.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to get hold of them?
No, because I've got two small children myself, and my son Nicholas, who's 2.5 years old. I have a copy of this at home. And his favorite thing to get to me is he goes, Daddy, I want to see Mrs. Nanny. I want to see Mrs. Nanny. and he loves the film. And the kids, you know, my kids act up a bit once in a while. My daughter's 4.5, Brooke. But I mean, this role was perfect for him because instead of all the yelling and screaming like Hulk Hogan, I get to be like Terry in this film, like I am at home. And I am like the nanny at home. My wife makes me take the trash out, and I take care of my kids. I love doing that.
Oh, I'd love to meet her.
But what's so, But what's so neat about the film is, okay, we've targeted this film for the kids, for the Home Alone audience, because Hulk Hogan gets beat up by a couple of rich kids and there's a lot of pranks going on. But also, what we've tried to do is get the adults to come to the theater more, because I think the adults are going to come up to speed with what the kids are trying to tell you. And I think the adults will really learn from this film, because the kids, when they act up or when they're being bad, it's for a reason. Kids aren't usually bad children. They do things for a reason. And part of the reason that these kids were acting up in the film is because, like so many families in the 90s, it's a dysfunctional family. The father has lost his wife, or in some cases, people don't get along or they have money problems, or there's a million problems in the 90s. And what we try to prove to the adults that sometimes forget about this, when their kids cry out, and I'm acting bad and I want attention, what you need to do is communicate first. And then with communication comes a lot of understanding. And then if you learn how to love your kids and love each other, you can make anything work, especially in a dysfunctional family. So as you see Mr. Nanny and you see me getting beat up and tortured by these kids, you also see how I bring this family back together. So this is like a Home Alone movie with heart. And that's why all the test markets and everybody I've talked to, and it scares me to say this, but everybody likes it.